up and down, nice and stop. Spit it, watch me flop. This industry ain't giving no props. Can the dope up the ops. We thinking outside the box. We coming up on some loot. First our vision, move with skill, precision, focus and shoot. Up and coming like the sun when rising. Deep into my mind and see what kind of person I am. Maybe we got something in common. Time is ticking, time to get it. No bullshit, take a listen. See how we sparkling and glisten. Omnipresent, can't you feel it? I'm up, I'm coming, I'm still coming. My cloud vision so clear. I'm coming, I don't lost all my fear. I'm coming, what you get is what you get. I'm coming, I'm still coming. My cloud vision so clear. I'm coming, I don't lost all my fear. I'm coming, what you get is what you get.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Javerick 100 Trillion, up and coming. You know, we welcome back, everybody, to Up and Coming. I'm your host, Javerick 100 Trillion, and this is BlakCrown Radio. We have a great show for you today. We got the Mamba coming all the way from Mississippi via satellite, of course. With COVID, I made the executive decision to keep everything digital. So we're gonna be doing the show for now via satellite. So different platforms and whatnot. But don't forget, BlakCrown Radio, BlakCrown on all platforms. Check us out, BlakCrown.com. We got the website. Shout outs to everybody that's down with the BlakCrown family. We finna get T-Dot in here and let's get this interview cracking. Let's get it started. You know what time it is. Yes, sir. The Mamba, straight out of Mississippi. So we getting Dot.
Hey.
What's going on, young man?
What's up, man? Good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm great. I'm just chilling on this Sunday. I'm just blessed. That's all.
That's what's up. Good to finally meet you, man. I've been listening to your music on the station, man, the music that you sent me, and I'm loving it, man. You got some talent there, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's an honor.
Okay, and I see that you also work with another young hot artist that has music on the station, also Trey. Yeah, straight from Mississippi. So I've been telling them a little bit about you, so go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know who you is and what you do.
All right, what's up? It's your boy, Dr. Mamba. You call me T-Dot as well, but it's Dr. Mamba. I'm from Greenwood, Mississippi.
Okay.
Representing Greenwood.
Okay.
Shout out to Greenwood.
Stand up.
I'm also, excuse me.
You good?
I'm also part of the entire Good Mentality, representing the entire Good Mentality roster. So.
Okay. Okay, so you also work with Trey G on the normal.
Yeah, we've been working for like almost a year now.
Okay, that's cool. I'm digging his music. You know, you guys got a smooth sound. I'm digging yours too, bro. I mean, you know, you got a sound of your own.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You know, I tried to adapt to different sounds. I could do the smooth sounds. I could do the other sounds like we usually do in other mainstream radios. I tried to adapt to it, but make sure I stay true to myself in the own way. Almost kind of like what Joyner does.
Okay. Yeah. Now he's true to himself, and you know, and he's kind of everywhere with it, so I can respect that. And I hear it, and in your music, you know, I hear it.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Joyner is one of those artists I look up to, especially he's hot right now.
Okay.
The artists, along with the Kendrick Lamar's, the J. Cole's. I also got shout out to Big Crit because, you know, he also another Mississippi artist.
Right.
I also listen to Chris Bell.
Right. You know, Mississippi, yeah, y'all got a lot of talent, you know, a lot of unexposed talent and talent that's in the mainstream. You know, you mentioned Crit, then you have, you know, David Banner, then, you know, but it's a lot of untapped resources in Mississippi.
Well, let's just say that we haven't been given the chance, though, because as far as us artists in Mississippi, we've been overlooked.
Yeah,
I feel like we've always been overlooked, kind of like the underdog. So we wanted to give people our own voice, and sometimes it's hard to get the support from people around Mississippi because they usually like mess with other artists like you're from Atlanta or Miami or stuff. Sometimes it's hard to get that kind of support, but it is what it is. So I just hope that I wanted to change that narrative.
Yeah, stick with it, man. Because look, I remember, see, I'm from Atlanta, and there was a time where Atlanta didn't get any play. See, I'm maybe a little older than you, so I remember a time before Atlanta got real hot. Like, it didn't get any play. Right here in Atlanta, you wouldn't get any radio play. You could go listen all day and might hear one artist from Georgia on the whole station. You know, times have changed, but that was a time. So, you know, it took people, you know, that stayed hungry and stayed down. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna give up, because hip hop ain't just New York, and hip hop ain't just LA. Hip hop is a mind frame. Hip hop, it depends on where you from, how you deliver it, you know. But you know, it's, you know. But yeah, go ahead. So, how long have you been doing music yourself?
Actually, I've been recording music for a few years. Actually, here's the thing, 2013, I've been starting from 2013, 2014, I've been doing rapping off of other beats, like freestyles and stuff. I also do freestyle videos, but I think the last 2 years I've been trying to record some actual music. So this is my first full project I have just released.
Nah, I can respect that. So, for those of y'all that do and don't know T-Dot's music or Dr. Mamba, we have been, you know, whatever. If you can hear what I'm listening to in the background, I'm listening to Dr. Mamba. Get It. This is featuring, who is this featuring?
We'll Get It All, featuring.
Get It All. That's right.
Featuring Kendrick. He's someone I work with. He's a singer. He was part of the roster, but, you know, he's a talented one, though.
Okay.
So we've been working. Oh, he's also on another song. I'm on my EP called You Hear Me. He's doing the vocals, so you might want to check that out.
Yeah. I'm going to check it out. And is that on any platforms or all major platforms?
Yes, on all streaming platforms. The EP is called 1111.
1111, and I'm digging that. I'm digging the numerology, you know, because I'm into the numbers. So, what do you do any production or anything?
No, I don't do my own production. I just I have people get speak from other producers. So okay. I wanted to work with other producers on projects. So this is just the start, though. Right.
I mean, you got to start. And that's the thing. I mean, production is for some people. Some people choose not to. I mean, it's just no wrong or right thing in music. Thing about music, as long as you are always creating, you're going to always come up with creative things, man. So, do you have anybody that influence you or that inspire you to do music?
Like artists?
Or whatever. I mean, whatever your inspiration. Do you have, as far as to your craft, do you have an inspiration?
Yeah, I have some craft. You know, I know sometimes there are some old heads like old music. I do listen to some old music. I'm influenced by the Outcasts. You know, mostly Andre 3000. He's my favorite Outcast.
Yeah.
Of course, Biggie, Pop, Nas, Jay. I got shout out to T.I. and Luda. I'll say Wayne, Eminem. First cassette play M. You know, M is a legend, though.
Yeah. Rap legend.
Kanye. You know, I've been listening to Kanye since college dropout. He's one of those influences, those like the artists like coming out now because of his generation, because how he came out. Because, you know, at that time, gangster rappers all, but Kanye came out with a style of his own, because, you know, like the whole backpack thing. And he made it like cool. You don't have, it made it cool, like, you don't have to be a gangster to rap out this. So he influenced me. And also, I look up the J. Cole and Kendrick, because they are the current leaders of this generation's music. Right. I mentioned Big Crit. I say Joyner, because, you know, I rock with Joyner for the last couple of years, because he has some good lyrics, good music, and he's a cool dude, though. As far as just creativity, though, I look up Joyner.
Yeah. I mean, everybody you named are game changers, you know, in their own way. They brought so much to the craft, to the art form of hip hop or rap, whatever you want to call it. They brought so much to it, and they formed, you know, they were kind of like big asteroids. When they hit the planet, they left a mark. You know, they didn't just roll off. They left a mark. So, and I respect that. So and I can hear the hunger like in you. So it's good to structure yourself behind people like that instead of, you know, somebody that's an underachiever. So I respect you.
Yeah. Also I gotta add to that. You know, I gotta add the late Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to him. You know. And also, you know, one of my favorite basketball athletes, the mindset, I would say Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe Bryant. You know, his the kind of Mamba mentality he had on the court, make him great. That same kind of hunger, drive inside me when it comes to music. I say Kobe. It's crazy. He also is named the Black Mamba. That's where the Mamba for me, because I feel like I'm that type of person that Kobe is.
Respect. I can dig that. All respect to the dead. You know, and that's cool. Those are some good models to model yourself, to model your work ethics after, because, you know, those guys, they had some killer work ethics, and 90% of the industry is your work ethics, your business. Talent, you know, nowadays, talent, honestly, it's 95% with business and 5% with talent, because, you know, you don't have to put much in. Not trying to down the new generation at all, but, you know, it's just not a lot of thought into music nowadays. So, and there's
it's don't judge. Hey, the new generation have their own thing, because, you know,
their own thing. Yeah.
So you gotta respect what they do. They don't want to create something that's already been done. They want to make something of their own and something new. So you gotta respect that.
You gotta
plus they're in the same position like the old when they were young. So you gotta respect that, though. It's just different circumstances.
Yeah, the only thing I think about is, as far as the creativity, is it seems like people are saying the same things, and it's just twisting it and saying it different ways. Like, I'm like, you know, there's a huge dictionary or even encyclopedia we can explore. I mean, and that's not dodge. I mean, I was saying that to the older heads too. Like when you know, I called it ABC rap. You know, at a certain point in rap where people were just doing. I'm like, man, you know, that's some ABC shit. Like, dude, say something else, because, you know, it ain't just started. You know, everybody, you know, you get on one person's style, and then everybody trying to ride the wave because they think that's what's going to make them pop. When in actuality, music is about originality. You know, so you had. Go ahead.
I was about to let you continue.
No, I'm just saying. So you had like. The most, say, when music was real creative, the person who had the different sound got the most listens. Now it's totally opposite. You know, the different sound was what everybody was looking for, but now everybody's looking for the same sound. You know, I mean, that's why I respect what you're doing. You know, because your sound is not what I hear on a normal basis. I don't know how y'all radio station is in Mississippi, but if you turn on our radio station here in Atlanta, a lot of times you're going to hear the same message, just different faces. You know.
We'll quote the phrase, same hell, different devils, or same hill, different levels, or something like that.
Yeah.
Now, I'll listen to a Migos song, because, you know, I like the Migos. I like their songs. They got some dope songs that you jam to. But, you know, I'm also like the listens like with the Chance to rappers and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he's an originator. He's one that will switch it up. You're not gonna hear the same Chance that on every song. You know, you're gonna hear he gonna switch it up. You're gonna be like, wow, he's gonna surprise you every song. You know, if you just get his album and listen to it. I mean, it's what I used to say. Like, I used to do music back in the day. If I could hear your music for the first time and just about tell what your next line gonna be, it's too simple. And a lot of, you know, I can just about say, yeah, you let me hear your first rap, I can tell you what your next one gonna have in it, what's it gonna entail. So I like music to surprise me. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I'm the same way.
Yeah. I mean, but I listen to it for entertainment. You know, I listen to a lot of people for entertainment. So if with the music that you make right now, if you could start your own genre, what would that genre be? What would the name of that be?
Oh man, that's kind of a tough one because it's hard. I'm still trying to look for that on what I can create to, because, you know, everybody we know he had the trap song, because, you know, trap has been around since T.I. and they got the drill music.
Trap started way before T.I. T.I. was probably in middle school when trap rap started.
Okay, well, and also, you know, Chicago had the drill music, and of course we all know the West Coast have their own sound, though. Sometimes I'm influenced by a little bit of what the West Coast sound, a little bit of the South sound, and the Midwest sound to it. Because here's the crazy thing is, some people say I live in the South, but I have a Midwest slang, because actually I wasn't born in Mississippi. Actually, I was born in Ohio. I've been living in Mississippi since '95. My parents got married in '95. I've been living there since my parents got married.
Okay. So what part of Ohio did you grow up in?
I was born in Youngstown, Ohio.
I for some reason I knew you were gonna say that. I got some homeboys from Youngstown. Shout out. If I say his name, people think I'm joking, but his name is Wayne Williams. But you know, it's crazy because we had a quote unquote serial killer here in Atlanta by the same name. But yeah, the whole Williams family, you know, out there in Youngstown, they had moved down here in the 90s, you know. But yeah, I hadn't heard about Youngstown. They tell me it's gangster.
Yeah, man, definitely. I also got some family that live in Youngstown.
Okay.
So that means a lot.
Okay. So when did you start creating music?
Well, I started creating music like going back to last year. Okay. I was trying to find some great sounds to it. I started off when I was working with Trey G, because, you know, he has this smooth sound. Like, okay, I can do a little bit of that though, because I feel like I can have the perfect to what I bring to the table. Also, after when I listen to the trap, so I can do that as well. So I try to adapt to which style that feels comfortable. I'm like a chameleon.
Yeah. Okay. And that's amazing, because you said a year, and you know you got a lot of talent for a year. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like some experience in there. You feel me? Like you got some experience in the booth, some experience writing. You know, which is important. So while we are on that subject, we're gonna go ahead and get into this song, "Good Time." You know.
Oh yeah.
So, you wanna tell about the song or whatnot before we get into it, and you know.
Good Time. Actually, I've been working on this since quarantine. You know, it was a time we were still in quarantine when the pandemic started. You know, like everybody was at a time where it was a lot of bad news going on. It's like, man, we haven't had that good time because, with COVID hitting. And then as we started closely getting back to trying normalcy, I feel like that's still like the theme for almost the 2020 though. There's a lot of bad news, a lot of bad times. Yeah. It's like we need a good time. So it's like we haven't had a good time long term. So that's what songs Good Time come up. I feel like it's perfect to create that song during this time though.
Man, respect. I really respect that, man. And that's one thing that I say I like about Trey G. And now knowing the background to this music, like y'all always make feel good music. It ain't about, the mean mugging or the stress or none of that shit. It's about, enjoying yourself, letting your freedom out, So we're going to go ahead and get into the song Good Time. This is Good Time, the Mamba, featuring I Am 3AM. Oh, shit. I like that name. I Am 3AM. Wow.
And he's doing the hook on that song.
Okay.
So big shout out.
Shout out to I Am 3AM. Big shout out. So this is Good Time.
Stepping on the scene, but I still ain't fucking with you till the world leave. And I'ma be turning heads when I pull it clean. So when I'm gone, there'll never be another me. We out here trying to make up for lost time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I haven't had a good time in a long time, but you dudes that getting on me pick the wrong time. This ain't what you want, you don't even know it. So look me in my face, I ain't got no words for it. Cause I've been killing shit so much I'm sending my condones. But forgive me for I'm about to do to my opponents. So what you waiting for? I'm steady living in the moment. I got money too, but I ain't even finna blow it. My life in the fast lane, so they see me rolling. And anything after that is just another bonus. Girl, stick out your tongue, cause you wanna have fun. And since you wanna taste, can a nigga get some? But I gotta watch my back, cause I'm not just anyone. And I'm the type who stuck out like a sore thumb. Baby, I look good, I look handsome. She kidnapped me like she want the ransom. I'm going crazy on the beat, do a tantrum. This ain't just a song, this an anthem. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Can you make it work well? Cause I ain't had a good time in a long time. Let's see how it works out, baby. I've been on one since I wrote up.
Yes, sir.
When I showed up, drink some little baby blow up. Little baby blow up. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yes. I'm digging it. The Mamba featuring I Am 3AM. Right here, BlakCrown Radio up and coming with Javerick 100 trillion. Y'all make sure that if you have an Android device, you download the app. Download the app, BlakCrown Radio app. That's BlakCrown Radio app on all Android devices at your Google Play Store. And you can hear artists like the Mamba. You can hear artists like Trey G. You can hear artists like JKG. You hear artists like Slickta. Peterbilt, all them. So make sure you download the app on all your Android devices. So back to the interview with Dr. Mamba. So dig it, man. I'm digging this. I'm really digging the song, man. Good time and it's good music. Good music, man. It ain't the average, ain't the norm. So I'm respecting that. I'm loving music. So
thank you.
Tell us a little something about the song, some more about the song. Like, tell us about I Am 3AM. Is he one of the artists that work with you and Trey? on the normal?
No, actually, it's the first time I worked with IM3M. He's already been someone who worked with Jeezy, who produced the track.
Okay.
So I was able to, like, hey, this is dope. I was like, you sing this song? I gotta be on this record. So I was like, hey, you don't mind if I hop on this record? So I want to say big shout out to IM3M. He's definitely bringing a lot of heat for the hook, because definitely it brings that vibe to what we need to in a year like 2020 has been filled with bad vibes.
Gotcha. So I see you had somebody peek in there, but it's yeah. So what do you have music on different platforms or anything?
Music on different platforms, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Google Play, even Tidal. That's where some of the songs are released right now. Even on TikTok.
Hey, wow. Cool, amazing. That's cool. So y'all heard them, y'all can check out some more Dr. Mamba and get to a good vibes with good time, you know what I'm saying? Get it all. We got another song we're gonna come up with in a minute, but so has we're gonna come off the subject, because I do like to talk about things that's going on in the world and stuff like that. So with COVID being out, did it affect your holiday? We just got past the Thanksgiving holiday. Did it affect you?
I was able to stay here with my family. Normally we have some of the other family come over. It's tough though, because we had to do Zoom. So it was weird, but it was tough. We tried to adapt to these new normal we had to do.
Right.
Because look, COVID has already messed up the entire year. Look, we didn't think it would come to this country when it came in the first place. It ruined summer. It ruined our other holidays, because
Right.
So it was tough.
Right.
I'm just glad hopefully when COVID is over, we can get back to our normal regular schedule, and maybe down the road I might do some performing though.
Yeah.
It is also, I think what the good side about the quarantine, it helps me, we realize that you can't take a lot of things for granted, because you gotta learn to appreciate what you have though than what you don't have.
Yeah, and that's definite, because it just showed you what's important. A lot of things that we did take for granted, we know, and a lot of things that it's just crazy. Yeah. So as far as you and being an artist, where do you see Dr. Mamba in the next 5 years?
5 years from now, from where I want to be, hopefully still doing this. Just hopefully a lot of people would continue to enjoy my music. Just able to enjoy the success. Like the quote, one of my favorite Drake songs, "I just want to be successful." That's what I want to do. Also, and perhaps 5 years from now, when people hear the name Dr. Mamba, they'll think of when people hear the state Mississippi, they'll think of Dr. Mamba and others. So that's my goal, is to stay on the map on levels which Atlanta and Georgia, Florida and Chicago and stuff like that. That's my goal, because I feel like, look, it's no secret Mississippi is one of the most poorest states in America.
Yeah.
We don't get a lot of opportunities, so right. I'm trying to help provide opportunities.
Well, if anything that BlakCrown Radio can do to help, we definitely will, because first of all, we all blood, and I ain't even just saying that just to be cliche, y'all part of us. So we definitely will play y'all music as much as we can. Well, I plan to make it out there to Mississippi. I tripped. We was supposed to be in Mississippi yesterday. I don't know if you ever heard of Darnell the Bachelor, but he's a singer, and he's in Mississippi. We're supposed to go to Meridian, Mississippi, to interview him yesterday for his album release party, and they actually pushed the party to March. So yeah, Darnell the Bachelor. So I'm if I get a chance, I'm gonna hook you with him. He's a cool dude. He's an R&B artist. He's out there with y'all. I don't know how far you are from Meridian, but yeah, good dude. So that's
I'm always willing to work with other artists. That's also one of my goals.
Yeah. And he as far as I can see, he's open to work with other artists too. He has a few artists that's on his new album, which is supposed to come out. I think they pushed it back, and I'm thinking COVID had a lot to do with it. So yeah. So speaking of that, is there anybody that you would want to work with that's maybe in the game or whatever?
First, I would love to work with Big Crit one day. He's from Mississippi. We can make like our own anthem for the state. Also work with other artists like R&B art, work with established R&B artists and stuff, other artists around here. So that's what I would love to work. But my dream collaboration we work with is J. Cole and Joyner. That was my dream.
Yeah, both talented brothers. So besides music, is there any endeavor that you have, like outside of music, like anything you plan to do once you get, because one thing that I say that we shouldn't, as black men, we shouldn't just get the ones that's in the music. We shouldn't just put all our eggs in one basket, because some people reach the top and that shit don't last forever. It might last 20 years, but it don't last forever. So once the album stop selling, or nowadays once the downloads stop and once the tours stop, you have to have something to fall back on. Because I don't like to throw people's name out there, but there's one particular artist, he was at one point, I think it was worth like 10 mil, 11 mil, and this was not too long ago, and now he's asking for help with his bills. So, maybe he got $1 million, I don't know, but I'm not checking his pockets. But what I'm saying, is there anything that you yourself have in mind or in store?
Well, William, if I'm making a game, I want to do like what Nipsey's doing, before he passed. He was doing like give it back to the community, like open my own clothing store. And, he's talking about helping college with their learning.
Okay. And
of course, I'm an alma mater from HBCU, so Mississippi Valley State University. Shout out to Valley. I want to get back to my alma mater and let them give them more opportunities, because I feel like we have more than just artists, but also people that could do like technology, criminals, stuff like that. I want to help them. So.
Okay. So
I'm all about giving a city.
Okay, and I respect that. Because anybody that's successful in any avenue of their life, they should give back. So on another topic, what if, say, music, besides music, is there anything that you say, what if music don't happen? Do you have anything that you aspire to be? Like, some may say, fuck it, if I don't make it in music, I'm gonna be a doctor, and I know I just threw that out, like, as far as the doctor, that's kind of high, because some people not on that path to being a doctor, they may not even want to,
Well, I would say that, I've always wanted to do like podcast radio hosting. I once host a radio show at a radio station in my alma mater. I would love to do radio.
That's cool. So yeah, that's something to even start now, because as an artist, that's going to give you an edge, because you get into podcasting and radio type things like that. Then that, like, as far as being an artist, as far as being in the music business, networking is key. And once you start podcasting, networking becomes much easier. You know, and I know that because I'm into music now, and now that I do this, I interview people, we have a radio station. It's much easier to network in the music business. And now I'm like, I don't really have to reach out far to people, because people are actually reaching out to us because people, you know, they want their music played, they want to interview. So it's kind of easy. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, yeah, so try to start a podcast right now, as soon as you can. You know what I'm saying? With what you got. So that's another thing that I tell people. No matter what you aspire to do, you can do it right this minute with what you got. No matter what it is, because you always have what you need to get started, you know. So then if it's something that's going to be generating some type of currency, then you can buy things as you go. Like, I started this show with a cell phone, a raggedy cell phone. This is a raggedy cell phone, but it was much raggedy than this, and I'm thinking it was a flip phone with a camera on it. So I started this show, I promise, with that. You feel me?
Yeah, I hear you though.
Yeah, I mean, for real. I mean, I do, you know, commend everybody that's doing anything, because shit, there's a lot of people that ain't doing nothing, you know. So,
yeah, I feel you though.
Yeah. So, when is there a background to your style?
I wouldn't say I don't know about background, but I say my personal background to my style is I could be a little wordplay though. I like to play a little bit wordplay, but also I like to tell a little bit of stories about my struggle though. And what people don't know about my struggle is that I've been dealing with it since, you know, for a while now. Even as an adult, I still struggle at times. Mm-hmm. You know, since I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. It's a type of autism. I had problems communicating a lot with people when I was a kid growing up. Okay. And music helped me express myself. That's why I fell in love with music, because it helped me express in a way that I have a hard time sometimes communicating. Even though I'm grown up now and I've gotten better at it, I still have my setbacks though. I still feel like music has become a part of me for so long. So like, I want to share people my story. Yeah,
and I'm digging that. Like, yeah, it's always. I mean, it's a great outlet. It's a great outlet for everything, and I didn't know that about your illness. I've really never even heard of it, but you said it's a form of autism.
It's like, yeah, it's almost like close to autism, Asperger's syndrome.
Okay.
It's like the same category as autism.
Okay, got you. I can dig it. Hey, there ain't no problem, because every one of us, that's just a name that they gave it. I mean, I know what you're saying, but every one of us is born different, you know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely.
No two people are the same. So, respect. As far as recording, do you have a certain way you like to... Okay, so the reason I ask this question, is there a certain way that you like to record your song? Some people would just listen to the beat first and then write while they're listening. Some people will write the song and then just go match it up with a beat that fits. And some people just go in and freestyle. You know, is there a way that you like to do your thing?
Well, with my process of writing is, every time I might freestyle on certain freestyles on my phones, and then one time I listen to it, be like, ooh, I might have a certain parts of the parts I freestyle on my phone, and then the rest of them I come with just writing it, coming up with. It just helps come up, make the song process a little bit easier.
Okay. So it's really just whatever you're feeling, however you.
Yeah, it's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Like it's almost a similar process to what Wayne does.
Okay, I'm not even familiar. How he does his?
There are times he does use his head though, because it comes to his head. That's why he's so good, because he doesn't write. He just freestyles off his head.
Oh.
It's almost like what Jay-Z does.
Okay. Wow, that's cool. I used to freestyle.
I do still write though, on my phone though.
You write?
Yeah, I still do write. Mostly I do it on my phone though.
Okay. So you write and freestyle. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, because shit, music is music, man. Music is everywhere. Yeah, music is everything. So we have another song. This is No Options featuring Trey G. Speaking of Trey G, No Options featuring Trey G. Would you like to tell a little, background of this song?
Well, yeah, because I've been working with Trey G for a while. I worked on his songs. She did a remix for his projects, like The One I Got and The Top of the World. And it's been fun because his thought process is like, wow. He always like to come up. He got so much dope songs. So I thought I want to return the favor by having him feature on my project, because he's so. I feel like No Option was the perfect one, because they're like, it's like one of those songs that you can listen to when you work out though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing.
And also, when you listen to the song, it has almost like a Post Malone style type music.
Okay.
Vibe.
Might have to put it on my workout list, because I love, to listen to music while I'm working out. And I'm gonna have to get in touch with Trey so we can go ahead and get this interview cracking. I know most Sundays he's caught up doing things, so we really ain't been able to link. We done tried to link a couple times, and either he missed me or I miss him, but we definitely got to get up. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this song. This is No Options. You know what I'm saying? Mamba, Dot Mamba featuring Trey G right here.
And it's off the EP 1111.
Off of 1111. You got it. And then that you can find in
all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Tidal, all platforms.
All platforms.
It's released now. It's out now.
Get it now. I'm finna download it soon as possible. So you know what I'm saying? Gotta show my support. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all out there supporting your local artists, support your local businesses, support black artists, support black businesses. You know what I'm saying? Right here, BlakCrown Radio, No Options. Trey G. Trey G and Black. My bad. Let me. I'm gonna edit that out. Right here on BlakCrown Radio. Dot the Mamba featuring Trey G.
Dot the Mamba.
I ain't got no option though. Cause you been on the fence for a little too long, and the rock then you drop it. She ain't understand the turn on old girl. You wouldn't understand my lifestyle though. Final decision. I really gotta go, baby. I don't wanna miss my flight. Mamba. Them dudes never gave me my respect, so I had to come and snatch it out their necks. Last time that I checked, I came out the womb fresh to death. Look at every situation that's a test, and I'm still repping Mississippi to the death. No matter if I move and take my talents to the west, I got right now, I don't care who got next. I'm prepared for the worst, but still praying for the best. Cause I'm blessed, living like I'm on it. I've been waiting for my moment, now I'm lit and I'll be zoning. Haven't been to 6 to COVID, and there ain't no competition when I'm killing my opponents. I don't take anything for granted, I'm just here to smell the roses. Cause I always play the game and never play by the rules. And I pay my dues, but I'm still making moves. And you dudes wonder why I'm so underused, cause you couldn't fuck with me even if you wanted to. I ain't had no option. Cause you been on the fence for a little too long, and the rock then you drop it. She ain't understand the turn on old burn over some riches. Is it like the opposite? Please squash this. I'm not final decision. I really gotta go. Yeah, but you know. That's crazy. No option. I ain't had no option.
option but to make it out. Funny how I'm still can overlook it, sorry. Never sleep on TRE, you gon' wake up soon. You realize what you're being missing out. But rather support these phony wannabes. Being pops across the globe. People love my smooth, so they love the way I ride a beat. Treated like I'm riding a boat. Y'all really don't hear me though, which I'm gon' really hear me though. Niggas wanna be sleep and talk this shit on a Facebook post. Knowing I don't take no shit, treat the booth just like a toilet bowl. Shit, know you hate niggas who still ain't had no flow. Better watch the tone, bro, cause you know how I'm coming rolled out. Should I keep it going? Fuck it, let me in it roll some of this. GoodMentality, the label, that's what I represent. My clique ain't nothing to fuck with. Diamond in trade, you know what time it is.
No option. You've been on the fence for a little too long. And the rock, then you dropped it. She ain't understand it, turn on old girl with some riches. Some reason lazy life. Let's squash this. I didn't like it. Final decision. I really gotta go. Yeah, you bad, but you know.
Tired of being broke shit. I do what I say and say what I mean. Nobody notice it. I'm watching the ball but shooting my shot, but I'm like 0 for 6. And I prefer the day when I get a chance. I make the most of it. That I'm proud of, I admit. I can't take back what I said. If I said it, then I meant it. I got dreams of winning Grammys. Time to tell what I would get. Didn't come in to be famous. I just want the recognition. And they all can make fun of me and pick on Little Trenton. Y'all got hell to pay, and this only the beginning.
I ain't had no option. You've been on the fence for a little too long. And the rock, then you dropped it. You understand it, turn on old girl with some riches.
Yes, indeed. Dot the Mamba. You know what I'm saying? Dot, I'm digging that, man. Yes, indeed. Both of y'all came with that heat, and whoever on that heat, on that hook, got the heat too.
That was W. Shout out to W. W got bars. I was the one with him the hook, though.
W got.
I like how he does like almost like a Post Malone feel to it, though.
Yeah. I'm digging it, man. That's a W feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging it. So shout out to all three of y'all and whoever produced that song, man. I'm loving it. So man, so give some background on the song. Y'all are y'all working? I know you got it on platforms. Well, can't say if y'all
the song is already on the EP, like I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, me and Trey. Actually, this was already a beat that I already purchased. It had W on the doing the hook. So it was like when I first heard it, it's like, oh yeah, this definitely gotta be on there. So
okay, respect. So yeah, so it's been real, man. I appreciate you, checking in and spending some time with us, letting us borrow some of your, not borrow some of your time, letting us have some of your time.
Nah. Appreciate it though.
Yes, and I'm digging the music, bro. You keep up the good work and let the people know how they can find you, how they can contact you, whatever.
Oh, you can follow me on my Twitter at t.mamba, and also follow me on Instagram at .themamba, it's DOTDAMAMBA on Instagram, .themamba, DOTDAMAMBA on IG. So hit me up, and also follow me on t.mamba on Twitter. So that's where you can find me.
Okay, bet. All right, so it's been real, Dot, man. I appreciate it once again. And keep up the good work, brother. And I salute you. Tell Trey.
I will. Also, again, make sure you guys go get 1111. It's available now on all streaming platforms. I hope you guys enjoy the music. 1111 is out now.
Out now. I'll check them out, man. All right, Dot, we're going to get with you later, bro.
Catch you later, man.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Deuces.
All right. So I appreciate y'all as well for stopping by. That was my interview with Dot the Mamba. As usual, the apparel that I'm wearing is made by yours truly. So y'all can check us out. BlakCrown Apparel. This right here, my new dynastic era, because this is a new dynastic era. MBG, made by God, who made me. So therefore, you already know what time it is. So y'all make sure y'all getting with BlakCrown. We everywhere, man. BlakCrown.com. Javerick 100 trillion. I'm out of here like I always do. I ain't going nowhere. I'm everywhere.